You know, there is hope now for millions of Americans suffering from Alzheimer's disease and their loved ones. A new drug being tested by two pharmaceutical companies has shown what's being called unprecedented results in slowing memory loss and cognitive decline in people with early stages of the disease. To talk about this, I want to bring in Anne Gray. She is the executive director of Alzheimer's Association. Anne, welcome.
Thank you so much.
So the results are promising. What did the clinical trial show? That the drug can affect the symptoms and changes in the brain?
Yes, the early results did look very, very promising in reducing the amyloid plaques in the brain. And that reduction showed about 70% reduction through the PET imaging technology that was used in this study. And the other interesting finding that's very promising is cognition was shown to improve with how the trial was designed to measure cognition. A 30% increase was shown after 18 months in the highest dosage of the drug.
And millions of people, as you know, suffer with Alzheimer's. Is there a way to show if you're predisposed to this? Is it genetic? Is there testing to know if you are susceptible to getting it?
Well, in some ways, yes, it is definitely. There are dominantly inherited forms of Alzheimer's disease that have a very early onset in age, as early as people in their 40s. Those people are 100% sure to get the disease at some point in their life if they have that dominantly inherited gene. There's also a gene called ApoE4, and people with that gene sometimes do develop Alzheimer's and sometimes they don't develop Alzheimer's. And people with two copies of that gene have a higher likelihood of developing Alzheimer's.
And I'm sure that you hear this a lot. So when these clinical trials come out and the testing's positive, people say, okay, when can I give it to my mom or my dad? How long does that process take?
Well, we all want those drugs in the hands of the people who need them as soon as possible, those treatments. And for this particular treatment, the trial was an infusion of the antibody, and it is in a phase 2 trial. So now we have to accelerate this drug to the fast track of a phase 3 trial in more participants to validate the results. And based on those results and working with the FDA to really make sure that it's safe and effective for people, can take up to many years. But on a fast track, we hope that that's slowed to 3 to 5 years if this drug is true to the promise that it's showing.
Yeah, we hope so too, and it does look promising. Anne Gray, thank you so much.
Thank you.